Hi everyone, welcome. I'm sure you've been doing a lot of research about making money online. You've watched video upon video, and today you are here watching this video. The good news is that you're going to hear the truth about making money online, especially from an African perspective. We'll be diving into a topic that's highly misunderstood and that has many misconceptions. I'm here to set the record straight and to show you the best path to make money online. I honestly wish things were explained to me the way I'm about to explain to you, but it took me 10 good years to really understand this and put everything together in the format that you're about to hear. So get ready to receive 10 years of wisdom and knowledge compressed within an hour just for you. But before we get started, a little bit about me. My name is Kekeli Bakna, and I currently help companies get great leads for their businesses. I've always been fascinated about tech, interested in tech, and somehow I knew that my future was going to be in the IT field. I started seeing videos about people making money online, those videos where someone is a six-figure earner from stuff they do online. And I'm like, wow, this is interesting because this is something I like and this is something I'd really want to do. So that's how I started my journey on how to make money online. And today I am a six-figure earner, and most of it is gotten from the services that I render online. But before that, I watched hundreds of videos, tried many online money-making ventures. Some of them succeeded, some of them were scams, but it has all helped in shaping this whole experience for me. And that's why I feel like I'm in a good place to help you on the path to making money online. So let's start with what making money online is not. Up until today, my mother really doesn't know what I do for a living. She knows I'm on a computer, she knows I'm online, I do some stuff, but she doesn't really know. If you ask her, she'll just tell you I'm in the IT field. A lot of people think that internet money is not genuine or it's not a stable form of income. They see it more like a temporary form of income, and that you need to be gainfully employed with a government agency so you know that your pension is secured, etc., etc. I'll touch on this some more in the video. One of the misconceptions is that many people think that making money online is a get-rich-quick scheme. Put in very little effort and you are going to earn, boom, big amounts. Well, that's a very big misconception. It couldn't be further from the truth. Making money online involves hard work, determination, consistency, and most of all, you have to understand value. It's not like you're just going to click a few buttons and then cash is just rolling in like that. That's not how making money online works. It needs to be treated like any other form of employment or business. That means you have to plan, you have to learn, you have to iterate, you have to pivot, just like the way you would with any type of business. To be successful online or offline requires these values. Simply put, there are no shortcuts to success. So, my fellow go-getters, this is one of the most important things that I think you should note down. There is no way you are going to succeed if you don't take it or tackle making money online with a serious mindset. You must approach it with a very serious mindset, not as if you're just trying something out to see whether it works. You don't try out things. I mean, if you're employed at your job, you don't try out the job. You go to the job and do your best. You put in your best foot. And that's the same kind of mentality or the same attitude you need to bring when you're looking at making money online. Most of the people I've seen who try to make money online are doing that very mistake. They are trying. Don't try, just do it. The people that do make money from the internet are very serious people. They are people that are going over it over and over again, seeing what works, what didn't. They are very consistent at it. It's just like learning to swim. You can't say that I'm going to learn to swim and you go once in a month and you think you're going to learn how to swim. It doesn't work like that. You need to be consistent, you need to be there. Basically, every single day you are doing something, be consistent. Just casually going to the beach and splashing your legs in the water will not help you learn how to swim. If your goal is to learn how to swim, then you must tackle it with seriousness and consistency. That brings me to my next point, which is consistency. Consistency coupled with a serious mindset is a game changer. If you have this combination, you are bound to do well in your online endeavors. Many years ago, I used to go to a gym and I was super inconsistent. I came like once a month and I just followed friends. When I go and do it, I feel like, wow, I really feel strong that day, and I don't go back until 2-3 weeks later. And one day the coach just called me and said, "Are you serious about this thing at all?" And it kind of just hit me because I realized that, okay, it's like I'm not being serious with this thing. Even though when I do lift, I feel the impact, but I lose it just days after because I'm not building on it. I'm not consistently building on it. So you need to be consistent if you want to see consistent results. Now, let's talk about the internet. What exactly is the internet? To put things very simple, the internet is simply a medium that transmits information from one point to another. It might seem too simple, but this is a very powerful tool that when utilized can change your life entirely. The internet is a very powerful tool that connects people worldwide, but at its core, it's just a way to send and receive messages in the form of text, images, and videos. You are currently watching this video with the help of the internet, and I am using the internet to serve as a medium to show you this video. So you are using the internet to also watch this video. So it's through the internet that we are connected to each other currently. Let me give you the definition for medium. Medium simply means the intervening substance through which sensory impressions are conveyed or physical forces transmitted. It basically means that the words or images that are transmitted through the internet can have a physical impression on the people that consume it. Just like the way as you're watching this video, you're actually learning something from the video, which is a physical thing. This is a very important thing to understand if you plan on making money online. Have you ever seen something on the internet, maybe on X or Facebook, and moments later or maybe days later, that thing you saw just pops up in your mind without permission? That's the power of the internet. And if you know how to harness this, you can be making very good money out of the internet. Think of the internet as a vast network of highways. These highways transport data from one place to another. And this data can be anything from videos to pictures to text to online courses, what have you. A lot of things can be transmitted through the internet. I hope you are following up onto this point. Bear with me. I've talked a little bit about the internet in making money online, the online part, but then let's talk a little bit about the money. I think you need to also have a very good understanding of what money is. To start things off, money isn't real. Money does not exist. I learned this many years ago, and it really changed my whole perception towards money. Just like the way the internet is not a real thing, you can't really hold the internet, but through the internet you can affect things physically. In the same way too, money is not real. What we see in our hands is just a representation of money. And what that is a representation of value. Money is a medium used to represent value in the physical. The value you bring to the table is what money follows. Just like the way you have decided to buy a toothbrush, I believe everybody owns a toothbrush in their life. Now, why do you own the toothbrush? You own a toothbrush because it is a well-designed tool for cleaning your teeth. And because of that, you are ready to exchange money in order to have one. You see the value in having a toothbrush. So you are willing to put forth your money just to receive it. This is the basic concept of making money. Offer enough value that people are willing to exchange their money for the value that you offer them. Money is a current, and that's why we get the word currency, or we use the word currency to describe money. A current flows. So wherever there is value, there's where the money is going to flow towards. So in short, to make money, you need to develop products or services that are valuable enough to attract money to you. When you grasp the concept that money follows value, start thinking to yourself, how can I add more value to other people's lives? This might be through products or services or through entertainment, through many means. But once you offer value, you've positioned yourself in a way where money can flow to you. This is a very basic concept, but somewhere within our formal education line, all these concepts were lost. Education is the foundation for acquiring these skills. With the vast resources that we have online, we almost have no excuse for not being able to learn and acquire these skills. There's never been a better time to grow and learn online than now. Whether it's through online courses or tutorials or self-help videos, there are many ways that you can acquire knowledge online. YouTube is free basically. You can learn a lot of tutorials right here on YouTube. Education is more than just formal schooling. It's about self-improvement. It's about helping yourself. There are various websites like Coursera, Udemy, and YouTube where you can learn these skills. By investing your time in education, you are investing in your future earning potential. This is very necessary because you need to be educated on the new ways of making money through the internet. What schools will never teach you is about money and the internet. These are things that you can learn online. With our education system, it averagely takes an individual about 20 years to go all the way to a university level education. And within these 20 years, you've not acquired much experience. You've just been learning all this while. And now that you've graduated, you now have to get experience, because most companies will not even want to hire someone without experience, because it's going to cost them much more to even train you, who is so-called educated. So that's where the problem is, and I think that's one of the major problems for the high unemployment rate. We are taught a lot of things in school, but we are not taught how to run a business, how to manage ourselves, how to use the internet in our favor. You know, back in the olden days, people would use 2 to 5 years to learn a certain trade. And then once they master it, after that, the remaining years is basically for mastering the skill and becoming an expert or very skilled at what you do. I think we are gradually returning to these times with the help of the internet. You can learn very specific things that will create physical impact through the internet. The good thing is that you can master the basics within days or weeks and then use the remaining years to become an expert at what you've learned. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it's something that must be acknowledged as a new means of making money online or making money in this digital age. I personally believe that this generation has a great opportunity to make money online, because more and more people are looking online for basic services that they wouldn't have many years ago. This shift has created a massive market for online entrepreneurs. And the good thing here is that the barriers to entry are also very low. You don't need a huge sum of money to start making money online or to start earning online. Once you have an internet connection and a laptop or a phone, you have access to the whole world. You are able to put your services and products out there on social and reach millions and thousands of people in an instant. So now let's focus on making money online. Now that we know something about the internet, we know something about money, we know something about education, how do we put all this together to make money online? So to make money online, you need to be a person of value. This means that having skills that you can transmit through the internet, whether you're a graphic designer, a writer, an accountant, a business person, an office clerk, anything in between, your skills are your greatest asset. Value comes from what you can do for others. You know, can you entertain someone? Can you provide a product? Can you provide a service that is valuable to another person? You need to really focus on what you are good at, what you are skilled at, and think about it. How can this my skill, maybe my skill as an accountant, how can I provide a service to other people? You don't need to learn new skills to be able to make money from the internet. The skills that you already have, you can start from there. If you do not have any skills at all, that's when you can now go ahead to learn a new skill. And at the very end of this video, I'm going to suggest a skill that you can learn, which I believe is one of the easiest ways to get started with making money online. So there are different levels to making money online, and I've categorized this into 3 main buckets. So the first one is performing tasks. This can be simple tasks like testing websites, performing surveys, or even selling other people's products. It's a good starting point that doesn't require any particular skill, but it is also not a very lucrative route. This is what I call the entry level of making money online. There are websites that you can sign up on that would help you take surveys and all that. You can always look them up, take those surveys, earn a few bucks, or you just complete simple tasks and you're able to earn something out of those. I remember I started at this level. I was actually scooping around on Upwork, and I happened to find someone who needed a video walkthrough of an African city. Okay, that's a cool task, I can do it. So I just took my phone, walked around the town, took a video, and sent it over, and I got about $20 for that. So yeah, these are small tasks that you can do. I mean, sometimes based on your location or where exactly you are, you find yourself in a unique spot that you are the only person that can do these certain tasks. One of the problems with some of these survey things is that most of them pay through PayPal. If you live in Ghana, you know that PayPal is not a registered company yet. You can't register a PayPal account from Ghana. So it even becomes a problem receiving your money. This is a very good entry level way of making money online. But personally, I do not recommend this to anyone. To get started, fine. But if you want to earn more than the salary that you're earning, this is not the route to use. So let's talk about the second one, which is offering your skill and your creativity. This includes freelance work, creating content, or selling of products. This requires more time, but then it's also much more rewarding. If you have a skill like writing, graphic design, accounting, video editing, etc., you can offer these skills through the internet to people who need them. There are platforms like Fiverr and Upwork that you can register on to find people who need your service. I always tell people that you can even reach out to businesses in your locality, in your area. You can walk around, take a look around, see the businesses that are there. Maybe you design websites. Walk around to companies, find out if they have a website, offer to do it for them. That's also a way of making money online. Just because you are focused on making money online doesn't mean that you cannot reach out to physical businesses. You can reach out to them, have a first meeting to get them started, but the service you are going to offer would be through the internet. Remember that the internet is just a medium. So if you have physical access to them, why not get that access and then use the internet as a medium to offer your services to them? I think this is one of the things that people kind of ignore because they want to do everything through the internet. Well, I mean, you have the skill, you know how to do graphic design. What's stopping you from going to a company and offering your services? Go ahead, meet people. It's all part of the process. Another thing I've realized is that most people at this level have the skill, but they do not know how to market themselves. Having the skill is one thing, but marketing yourself and your services is another thing altogether that you need to learn as a business owner. At this level, your skill is required. You require more expertise. The better you are at your skill, the more you are able to earn. So, marketing yourself is an important skill that you must learn at this stage. It's very important because if you do not market yourself, you're going to have the skills, but you're sitting down and no market is coming to you because nobody knows you do all these things. So that's one of the very important things. Having the skill is one thing, being able to market those skills is another that you must master. Don't be shy to put yourself out there. You know, growing up in Africa, most of us are kind of thought to be shy. Don't talk back to people. Don't put yourself out there too much. Maybe the witches will see you, etc. All those things. You know, the thing is that if you don't put yourself out there, nobody is going to know you. Nobody is going to know that this is what you do. Take that bold step of putting yourself out there, putting your skills, putting what you offer out there. You know, a lot of people think that, hey, what if I put myself out there and my friends see me? I'll be shy. Uh, when they see that I'm putting myself out there and I'm not making it, they'll all just laugh at me. Newsflash, you're already not making it. So, not putting yourself out there would not change your circumstance. Take that bold step and start putting yourself out there. It will surprise you the way people would actually contact you just because you are now coming out. And that's not a very difficult thing to do. You know, we have access to lots of social media channels like X, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. Start putting yourself out there. Start putting out content. You can publish yourself. And if you don't know how to publish yourself, you are going to have the skill and be very miserable. So it's one of the things I always teach people. Market yourself. Build your brand. What is your whole skill all about? And who are the people that you are serving? Create content that they can resonate with. People who need graphic designers. Because it's frustrating working with graphic designers who are never on time. Brand yourself in a way that, okay, I'm going to give you graphic design services that are within 24 hours. That's different. You are already standing out. You are going to attract lots of companies who definitely want to try you out. So be creative about it. Marketing is all about creativity. And I think at this stage as well, the last thing you need to also master is how to manage. A lot of people have the skill, some market themselves fine, but there are some too who are not able to manage their time and even their clients. At this level, you must be able to manage yourself. I've seen many people who just get angry and insult their clients and shout on their clients that this guy is just asking for too much, for too little. I mean, you could see that clearly this person does not understand management. You don't understand anything about client management. So you need to educate yourself on all these areas if you want to be very, very successful at this level. Because at this level is where most people enter into six figures. If you do this and do this right, you can easily jump into the six-figure category just at this level. So having the skill alone is not enough to make money online. You must have the skill. First of all, you must know how to market yourself, and you must know how to manage clients and your time and even your finances. A lot of people don't even think much about their finances, but you need to know how to manage all these three. When you can combine all these three together, you can easily build a very, very successful business. This is the big secret to earning six figures at this level. Now, it's going to take a few months or maybe years for some people, depending on how determined you are, depending on how many opportunities you are able to take. But know that once you're on this path and you're doing it consistently and with a very serious mindset, you are going to see a very big difference in your finances, in your life, basically. As this grows, you realize that you become very limited in your time. Your time becomes very valuable, and you'd even have to outsource a lot of work as you keep growing and growing. And at this stage, here's where you basically turn a lot more into a manager, and you are managing others and helping them also own their skills and managing the output that they are giving to the clients. But at this stage too, you can also get to a cap where you are limited to the number of clients you can manage at a time. And that brings me to the next level, which I think is the highest level and not a level that anybody can get to. Let me explain. So the next level is offering a software as a service. At this stage, you're almost like a consultant and you are able to offer a software as a service for people who are struggling or people who have gone through the issues that you've gone through. This level usually requires a very high level of expertise and even some coding knowledge to be able to execute it properly. But that is only for the software aspect. For the consulting aspect, however, as you grow in your expertise, you can become a very valuable consultant, a very valuable conference speaker to thousands, reaching thousands and millions of people through the vast knowledge that you are putting out there. Almost like what I'm doing right now. At this level, you are offering high level consulting services, teaching, coaching, online trainings, one-on-one sessions at a very high level. The people that will be reaching out to you are most likely business owners or people who are starting up and they want to do it right. Consulting is very lucrative, but another aspect of it is of this level is what I mentioned, which is building a SaaS or a software as a service. This is building a software to solve a particular problem for a group of people. I think there's a founder called Arvid Kahl that explains this very, very well in his book Zero to Sold. And in that book, he explains how to start, run, and even sell a bootstrapped business. If you're really interested in that, you should give it a look because Arvid and his wife grew a business from scratch. They built a SaaS around teachers that teach English online. They always needed to submit something at the end of their lessons, and within a week, that's like hours of work, just administrative work. So he built a system around it to make that much easier. What used to take hours could be done in minutes and almost automated. And it worked perfectly. His wife loved it and she shared it with her friends. Her friends also loved it. And with that, it grew and he started earning thousands of dollars through that software as a service that he created. So if you have the skill and the know-how, having a SaaS is a very lucrative way to earn money online or as a business. So now let's address what works in Africa, because Africa is a very unique place. A lot of people say that things don't work well in Africa. I do not fully agree with that because we also have our unique opportunities. There are unique problems in Africa that require unique solutions. Solutions that you may not see online, but which will require your expertise and your know-how and your understanding of the problems. So now be looking around more. When you see a problem, know that I can create value and attract money my way. Always start thinking of how can I bring solutions to the problems I'm seeing right here in Africa. So That's my honest truth about making money online. I hope it has inspired you to make a shift in what you've already been doing, or if you're totally new to this, to even start making money online the right way. I'm quite confident that with this information, you should be able to start making money within the next 6 to 12 months. That's if you are very serious about this and you are very consistent with the kind of work that you'll be doing. People always ask me, where do I start? A great place to start for me would be writing, because we're already quite familiar with writing. We do a lot of writing on social media. We do a lot of copywriting without even knowing that we are doing copywriting. So writing is something that comes natural to everybody. We always write, we always text each other, send emails, write stuff on social networks. Writing is everywhere, and you can actually turn your writing into money because it's valuable to a lot of businesses. Businesses need good writers, they need good copywriters, they need SEO articles so they'll be able to rank on search engines. So writing is a very important skill which I think is very easy to learn as well. And to make things even easier, I've created a course for this, a writing course that teaches you not only the skill of writing, but also the business aspect of writing. How do you market yourself as a writer? How do you manage yourself as a writer? All that is included within the course, and you can go to my website, kekelibakna.com, to get that course instantly. You'll see it right on the homepage. Go through it, take the course, and I believe that you are going to become a very good writer that can actually start earning money online. If you found this video useful, do me a favor. Comment in the comments below. Let me know what really stood out for you. I'd really love to know. And also share this with a friend. If you have questions as well, you can even ask them in the comments. And also share this with a friend, like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you've not. And thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.